In today's video, I'm gonna break down 4 key things when it comes to the dumbbell step up, building lower body strength, training the lower body, even with chronic back pain symptoms. If you're doing the dumbbell step up, this video is going to give you the most important things that you should be looking at if you wanna have a pain-free experience. Hey, real quick, if you're in the gym working out, trying to build strength, but your back pain is just always coming back, maybe your workouts are making your back pain worse, the workouts that you're doing were supposed to help your back, but they're not. There's a lot to break down when it comes to picking the right exercise, the order of the exercises that you're picking, rep sets, the frequency, the volume, all these things are very, very important when it comes to a sensitive low back. Odds are if you're not seeing results, there could be a lot of things that you're doing wrong. I wanna give you a free guide that's gonna walk you through my exact process of building out a back pain friendly workout. You can go to fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. Use it as a template to build your next back pain friendly workout. Get back in the gym, enjoy yourself, and not experience more pain in the process. Go to fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. Now let's jump back into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is simply box height. We often pick the wrong size or the wrong height of box to do the actual dumbbell step up. And that might be ego. It might be just what we have available to us, or we don't know any better. We're just picking something to step up onto, grabbing some weight, and we're getting it done. When you're dealing with a too high of a box, it's really changing the mechanics of the movement. The most important thing that you have to keep control of is your body. What you don't want to do is have too high of a box to where you're compensating. You're using other muscles just to get up before you can actually start using the leg muscles as the exercise is intended to do. My tip with this is to start with a smaller box and work up. You're going to find a certain size of box that puts you at a disadvantage for doing a really good set or really good form with every rep that you're doing. And it's also going to make sense as you work through the rest of these points why a bigger box or a smaller box is going to give you the best benefit if done correctly. The second thing you want to look out for is having too much weight during the exercise. Oftentimes just pick a random weight, or we ego lift, right? We grab a weight that maybe had done in the past or we think we can confidently do. We might have to sacrifice momentum. The technique looks like crap. Maybe we're like falling down from the step up instead of actually controlling our descent or getting up onto the box. Regardless, the most important thing you do when it comes to picking your weight is looking at the exercise from a pain perspective. Start small and then work up from there. As you start adding weight, the dynamics of the exercise change. You have the default pattern to use momentum. You're kind of using the dumbbells as an opportunity to do more heavier weight because you can use momentum and the dumbbells are gonna help you stand up into the position that the exercise is requiring. When it comes to chronic back pain, you wanna slow everything down. Pick a weight where you have complete control over what you're doing. Do the lift confidently. The last thing you want to do is successfully do the exercise at the cost of momentum, technique, form, or your low back. When in doubt, decrease your weight and focus on control. Third focus point is a little bit more technical because we're looking at the technique of the actual dumbbell step up. Number one thing you get down really, really well is the bracing strategy around the exercise. This is a really quick snapshot of how I go through the exercise when it comes to using my body, creating stability, and doing it successfully. So when doing the dumbbell step up, I first focus on where my upper body is in relation to the rest of my body. I wanna have my ribs down, I wanna have my abs on, and when I'm holding those dumbbells in my hands side by side, I wanna really try to engage the lats before I create any kind of movement in my body. This is going to create stability down the entire posterior chain. Once I have my foot up onto the box and I have everything stabilized, then I will engage the leg that I'm actually working before I step up. What I'm not doing is taking that weight, swinging them forward, using momentum to get the ball rolling, and then I'm just riding that momentum as I stand up. Instead, I've got a good box height, good weight that I can control. I'm going to engage that leg first and then drive from my heels and my toes as a flat foot on that box, driving my way up, pausing for a second at the top, and then coming down nice and slow. A big mistake that I see with people doing with the dumbbell step up, kind of jump up and then they're kind of falling back down to the ground and they keep just repeating that. I say dial it way back, go super slow, focus on control, and you're gonna win. The fourth and final tip I wanna give you with the dumbbell step up, I kind of just mentioned, how well can you control your body? Stepping up onto the box, fast are you leaving the ground? How slow and how controlled are you coming back down from the weight? Are you just, your legs are so tired that you really can't come down slow? Well, these are all signs of putting yourself at risk for an increase in sensitivity, especially if you're holding dumbbells in your hand. When in doubt, if you've got your weight dialed in, you've got your box height dialed in, always focus on quality over quantity. Don't limit yourself to a specific number of reps. If your program calls for 10 step-ups for each leg and you get to 5 and things start to go south, stop at 5. You're going to build strength, build what you're looking to build, the results that you're looking for, even at 5 reps, especially if those 5 reps are super slow, super controlled, and super intentional. Go slower, respect the transition, and you should win. Before you run off, make sure you go grab that free guide, fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. It's my step-by-step process of building out the perfect back pain friendly, post-surgery friendly workout regimen. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. It's yours free. Download it, build your next workout with it, and I promise you, you're gonna see results instantly. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training.